Happy birthday, Sagittarius. This is your December Tarotscope. I'm Krista Kaiser, also known as Vibe Curator. We started off with the Queen of Cups. This is like a feeling of self-assuredness, self-esteem, but in like a lived experience kind of way. This is, you've honored the dark parts of you. You've come through, the shadow side. You've honored the things that maybe you wish that you didn't have to deal with. And because you took on that task and didn't just bury them, you are at such a level of peace and comfort within yourself and within your ability to navigate your emotions and honor your intuition that like you're fulfilling your own emotional needs and coming into the season of like, bitch, I had it all the whole time. Like, this is her own essence essentially that she's drinking, and like it's emotional fulfillment. People come to her because like, look at this self-assuredness, look at this confidence, this she's standing out in the dark, cheersing to the past versions of herself that got her here. I feel like that's going to be very prominent for some of you, especially during this like reflection time during your birthday. Oh, okay. This one just literally flew. We're not even going to check. This comes back to this empowerment. You have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands. I mean, if you didn't believe in your power here, Spirit is showing you exactly who the fuck you are. This is about authenticity, power, being empowered to stand in your own, telling people like it is, and like not in a rude way in any way, shape, or form. However, just like owning your experience, owning your journey, and people are like very magnetized to that. I mean, she's standing spread eagle in the jungle with long, luscious locks and a staff and a gorgeous flower. What more could one ask for in terms of like aura or essence, you know? This is a very, I find that when we do the birthday, like, signs, their readings for their season, it's very much like a yearly scope as well as like a monthly scope. So I feel like this is a very empowering year for you. Watch out, 2026. Okay, this one, also I'm on a heating pad, which is why I have this geriatric ass looking blanket behind me. Three of Pentacles, collaboration, coming together. This is people like coming together for not only like the good of themselves, but like the community, creating this undeniable force between themselves and like sharing the energy, having it hit and transmute and return back. It's a very beautiful, collaborative, inspired month and year that's coming up for you. And you may have been feeling more independent, more coming out of this like being on your own, but like in a how do you say it, intentional way. Like you're coming out of this time very intentionally and being open to feeling like part of a team, collaborating, working together for the greater good of not only yourselves but each other. My God, these things are like flying. Okay, two flipped over, and these both, yeah, okay, girl. Ace of Wands, pure potential, inspiration. This is a lot of you taking action and having fun and honoring the creativity and the things that want to be born from you. Learning, your word is your wand and utilizing that as in another tool or another way to speak about yourself, speak about the world that you want, speak about the year that, how when it's your birthday, everybody's like, oh, any big plans for this year? And you're like, yeah, it's going to be the best fucking year of my life and I'm not accepting anything less. That is the energy. Florence Scovel Shinn wrote a book called The Game of Life and How to Play It. Yes. And sorry, I like have three conflicting messages coming through, so I just wanted to make sure that one was clear. She published that in 1925 or 24. It's 100-year-old idea that like your word is your wand. Utilize your words, use your affirmations to manifest what it is that you want. You have all of the power within your beautiful little pinched hands in this gorgeous little wand. What are you going to do with it? it's very much a fresh start year, but like coming at this fresh start with the experience and the lived like accrued, like everything's brought you to this moment. This is pardon me, I'm losing my voice here. It's like when everything culminates. This is like this year feels like a big culmination for you, where you can see all of the little stepping stones and the reason why your trajectory and your path has like gone in the, you know, scenic route, we'll say, and gotten you to this point. You're finally seeing the power that you have because you're owning it. You're not running from the things that have previously been parts of you that you were afraid to delve into. And because you did that, because you've done the work, the amount of pure potential, the amount of inspiration, the amount of collaboration, love, duality, connection that is coming your way, insanity. I mean, if you're single, fair enough. This doesn't necessarily mean romantic love. This can mean partnership in terms of with yourself, like falling in love with the part of yourself that you may have otherwise not appreciated or had the perspective to see exactly what that version of you has brought into your life. This can also mean, though, literally connecting with somebody and really sharing that like emotional connection, pouring into each other, a real mental, pardon me, emotional, spiritual connection, and really feeling like you can lean on each other and connect and like link up, literally. Like I love the little elbow link. Again, it speaks to that Three of Pentacles with this like teamwork, collaboration, people coming together. What else can we tell Sagittarius about the month of December? Oh, 2025 for them. Okay, guys, that is too many cards. Okay, they're going back. Pardon me. Okay. You're releasing a lot of burdens. You're releasing the things that have not brought you joy, and you're no longer carrying it into this new year, nor this new month that begins this new year for you. Some of you may have already started your, you know, solar return, but, or sorry, had your solar return, started this new year for yourself. But this really speaks to this idea that like you've come so far. You don't have to do it all alone. You don't have to do the labor and like do it in a way that is burdening to you. You don't have to take over. You don't have to truly do anything you don't want to do because of this position, because of how far you've come, because of this full circle, you know, version of yourself that's coming, this culmination of you that is having this brand new creative start. You can allow yourself to release the shit that the old version of you just accepted. You don't have to move forward with the things that do not bring you joy. If you can figure out a way to get rid of them, to release that burden, to let them go and not carry them on to this fulfillment of the Queen of Wands. She's only got one wand. She doesn't have 10, you know? And it's not very far between the 10 of Wands and the Queen of Wands in terms of embodiment, but it is that like final push of what the fuck am I doing? Why am I carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders when I really, really want to be free and experience joy and be really empowered and feel fulfilled? And does she look like she's relying on anybody? No. It's just, it's a beautiful, full circle. It's like, pardon me, you can see the version of you that's grown up. And it's almost like she has her hair tied up like in knots, like she's holding in her power. And when she's able to finally release it all, she can release all of her power. And it's not just, you know, physical power, like it's crown chakra energy, and that's your connection to your guides, that's your connection to your higher self, that's your connection to, you know, your angels, God, whatever you believe in. Okay, one more. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hold on. Okay, another one of them want to be seen. Okay, one more. Let's, oh my God. Your energy is so strong. Okay, one flipped over. Knight of Swords. This is your time to be obsessive, to be very intentional, to be incredibly focused on the life you want, the year you want, the experience that you want out of life. You've taken your control back. And so it's time to be obsessive in terms of like how you can get exactly where you want to go with this empowered, like fulfilled, not afraid of her emotions version of yourself. This is extremely exciting. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. Proud of you, you little fiery angel pies.